Just working on the machine gun still. So I used like a PVC primer on the PVC, an etch primer on the galvanised parts and just the metal parts. I'll get some 3-in-1 onto the plywood now. Looking good, going well. Sort of get the idea of the rub marks. And then I played with a burnishing tool. Three or four different techniques on this, but just with one of my scrap bits. Yeah, gives it a good texture. Not sure if we'll go with that or not, but another skill to learn. So I just brushed on a bit of 3-in-1 onto the plywood parts. A little bit messy, but now we'll spray it all matte black. Once I might just fill a few areas, light sand, matte black. Righto, let's get these painted. It's dragging on a bit. 3-in-1 primer, etch primer on the metal, plastic primer on the plastic. Lock and load. Alright, 2 coats, a bit cold in the hanger. Give them a bit of a blow dry with the heat gun. Help it along. Couple of coats of rattle can. Couldn't help myself, just put some brass bolts in there to get some contrast. Let them bake. Come back tomorrow. Time for a gun sight. 1 egg ring, bit of pipe, whatever I had laying around. Cut it off. Might use wood or wire with metal epoxy. See how we go. Alright, so I found the east-west cardinal points, if you like. Just measured out 3 inches, 3-inch diameter circle, so measured out 1.5 inches. Sort of got that centred. Can centre the middle, which is a 1-inch tube, so 1/2 inch out each side. As you can see, I just used some rivets at this stage. I think I'll get some wire and run through the 6 o'clock position. I might put a fully threaded rod, then I can put a carbon sleeve or a brass sleeve on the outside, cut it to length when the aircraft gets here and mount it on that way. Yeah, 10 minutes work. Looking good. Straighten it up. You get the idea. Alrighty, just making it fun. I glued down my egg ring. Just had some wire laying around. I use this JB weld. Mixed her up. Dries in 15 minutes or so. Seems to be holding. Then I used a fully threaded 5mm rod all the way down. I don't know what length yet. And then I sleeved it with some alloy tube that I had laying around. So I'll just hold this end and put a coat of paint on. I'm just going to clean the inside out, those dags on the middle of the sight there. But it should work okay in between the guns here somewhere. Playing with stains already. 1 coat, 2 coat sort of thing. No coats, 1 coat, 2 coats. Looks like Sopwith Camel, probably just the 1 coat. They're made up a bit of a trophy stand, if you like. So the guns are going to sit in the cradle there and probably sit on the coffee table over there. They'll go away for quite some time until needed, but turned out really good. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might make about ½ dozen rounds on a belt coming out of here. 303 rounds just out of dowel and some Hessian strap or something. We'll play with that. But they look pretty good in my books. $80. 2 Vickers machine guns. Quick coat of paint. 1 egg ring gun sight. So we started with this off the internet and a 3-view, and now we've got 2 replica Vickers machine guns. I think they're fantastic. Bit of brass on there, looks good. Might chase up. I'm in two minds here with the live, well not live rounds, but real rounds like blanks, spent cartridges, some 303 cartridges with the brass and the strap. I don't want it to look too real. You know, people forever ask, are they real bullets? So I might make them look a bit cartoony or something, I don't know. I'm not sure whether I'll probably will. Might just get some dowel, paint it gold and copper, and a Hessian sort of feed blanket, whatever they call it. Just have half a dozen rounds rolling out each side. For now, I built a little tray, that's just a chopping board, and stained it up. There was no preparation whatsoever in the chopping board. Stained it up, so that's part of my colour scheme, I guess. That's a cedar, Cabot's cedar stain. Just wanted to see what the colour was. Forever doing test pieces. But I think it's turned out fantastic. My sight, just sleeved it with a bit of aluminium tube that I had, painted it all up, 5mm fully threaded rod, did it up nice. Just got a 5mm nut on there at the moment, so I can just adjust this length as required. I have no idea where it's going to go on the aircraft. Well, obviously in front of the pilot and between the propeller, but yeah, that can sort of mount to something, or it may even end up in the machine gun itself. So there we go. Quite a few hours work, 80 bucks, a couple of trips to Bunnings, plywood, PVC, corrugated iron. It's a bit heavy, but hey, they're going to weigh a lot less than two real Vickers machine guns, and the Sopwith hasn't got much of a nose on it, so I'll need all the weight forward, I dare say. There we go. I was going to rough them up a bit, you know, put some silver paint, rough edges and that on there. It's easier to add that later than do it now and then wish I hadn't done it. Same as these, these actually look really cool, I reckon. It's the PVC pipe embossed part. Yeah, I don't think you can actually read it, you might be able to. But I was going to scuff the top off that. We'll see how they hold up. They might get scratched installing them. So there we go, two Vickers pipes, let's call them pipes, in case I get in trouble on YouTube. Complete. Moving on with the Sopwith Camel project. I've ordered some covering from Aircraft Spruce Australia, I think it is, Pilot Shop. Seems to be taking forever to get here. We'll cover these two pieces and play around with some paint. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.